bring out our next real one. Let's bring out our next real one.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. 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 I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. The other girls poppin', they don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection, girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far, just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Need the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. I'll give you the life that you always dreamed. In New York and some jets, like a football team. You're gonna get quality time, plus some words of affirmation. It's all on my dime, gives an access service at any destination. Just don't pop the balloon, and we'll both be okay. You'll be my boo, and I will be your babe. Now it's down to me and you still got your balloon. And that can only mean one thing, and this is just the beginning.
I'm so glad you didn't pop, girl.
Thank you that you did not pop.
I'm so happy that you didn't pop.
I'm so glad that you did not pop.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you're tapping in. Oh my gosh. I want to make sure I say this name right. Rappins Kills Can, aka Loser Exposer. Keep up the good work, bro. Wow, I appreciate that. I hope I am not a loser in your eyes. Rappins Kills Can. I guess not. You wouldn't donate to a loser. Possibly not. So you are amazing. Thank you for that so much. I appreciate that little donation. That's going to help go towards dinner. We do have a goal going, folks, on our chat. We have a goal going. If we get enough super chats, we're dropping 2 episodes next week. And some of you are going to love next week's episodes. You're going to see some changes. Pointer's going to transform into a new age. Some of you will get what I'm talking about. Welcome, folks. Welcome, friends. Welcome, all watching. I am excited, elated, and ecstatic for this a real one, real-time experience. We have fans checking in. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, folks. Let me know if you can hear me Can you hear me? Okay, I see some real ones that are about to be on the show saying yes. So thank you, wonderful individuals. Just a few things before we begin. Tomorrow, get ready for a great episode at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We've been doing it. You're going to love this one. It's quite unique. I won't spoil what age group, but we're getting closer to your faves again. They're all your faves, of course. So we have some great individuals that are going to join us this evening and hopefully find their real one. Before that, as you know, I don't mind begging because I am a Temptations fan and a David Ruffin fan and things like that. So we've had some quite controversial moments in the last week since the release of the fitness edition. Some personal hate has been DM'd to Pointer, and some personal hate has been DM'd to certain pages that are managed by my assistants. God bless them, and they've had to deal with some things. So if you want to hear more about that, I don't want to expose anything too crazy, but if you want to hear more, why don't you bless the Cash App? Yeah, beggar, closed mouths don't get fed. Closed mouths don't get fed. And then also donate. Why not? Donate, help a brother out. Okay, I have some real ones that are ready. I have some real ones that are ready to find their real one. Okay, we have people from all over the country, nay, even the world, that are watching this evening. But I have some real ones that are ready to dive in for the win. Okay. Oh, some people. Okay, thank you so much. You never know what's going on with the internet here in Los Angeles. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Okay, so I'm gonna get this brother to come on in. I need us all to understand something. This real one, real time experience is a chance for real ones to share about themselves. We have tons of people watching during the live and then after the live. As I tell people all the time, we get more matches off the show than on the show, which is great news for all. So be yourself, friends. Have fun. Let's get ready to do it. I'm going to add a brother onto the stage. I'm going to add a king, a black king that is ready to find his queen, ready to find his real one. So we're not going to delay. Let me add this brother onto the screen. My brother, how you doing?
Good. I'm going first. I see.
Hey, man, we ready for it. You're a real one. We keeping it real.
Yeah. What's up?
How you doing? Welcome to a real one, real time. Share with the people your name, your age, and what you do.
I'm Lloyd Goddard. I'm 35, a licensed massage therapist. I live in Compton, California. Pretty laid back. Pretty cool. Just getting out of a 10-year relationship around Christmas time, so I've been single since then. Been working on my health, fitness, my mind. Just about it. That's it.
Wonderful. Well, you said you were in a 10-year relationship.
Yeah, it ended back in December.
Okay.
So
you might talk about
I've been single since.
Okay, very interesting. Fans, I want to let you all know, and let me do this really quick, Lloyd. Lloyd, share with us this. What makes you a real one?
I'm always telling the truth at all times. I'm not a liar. I'm very upfront. What you see is what you get with me. Pretty direct, and yeah, that's what it is.
Beautiful. Okay, and share with us this. What are you looking for in a real one tonight? As we have some lovely ladies that might call on and chat with you. What are you looking for?
Somebody that's honest, smart, real, doesn't lie. Somebody that knows what they want. Somebody that knows how to have fun, and pretty much that's it. Somebody knows how to have fun and laugh at themselves. Somebody that's beautiful, smart, the good stuff.
Beautiful. Yeah, we need all those things. All those things. Now, share with us this. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags, things that would make you do this. They would make you break a heart, things that would make you break a heart, which we'll get to soon. What are some of those things that would make you pop, pop, pop?
Multiple baby daddies and disrespectful women. That's all.
Okay. Okay. So what is the max amount? So multiple technically means two. So two baby daddies is too many, or
Yeah, well, yeah, around that range. Like one baby daddy I could do, but like two is a lot.
okay. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. And finally, what do you like to do for fun?
The gym, paint, workout, play games. I write music as well, so I got some music that I got written. Anything involved with nature, and yeah, I'm open to I'm open minded, so I like doing new things. I like going to restaurants too.
I love that. Okay, very good. So you're multifaceted, you're ready to have fun and ready to find a real one. So let me explain how this is going to work, my brother. We do have some lovely ladies. Folks, the link is pinned at the top of the comment section. So if you click that link, you'll actually be able to talk with this real one. But I already have some wonderful individuals who are ready to possibly connect, possibly get to know, and possibly just going to share how much of a real one they are. So how this works, Lloyd, I need you to get ready for this one. This is Pop the Balloon. So what's going to happen is, as you are talking to this wonderful individual, always give them a chance to share who they are, so you can get to know them. The fans can get to know them. But then, after a certain point, questions are asked. We'll see if a connection can be established. If you say, "Pointer, I'm gonna pop," you're gonna see this come up. Okay, you're gonna see this come up, and then you might even hear a sound like this. Okay, you're gonna see a pop, 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 and then I'm gonna say, "Yo, what happened, my man? What happened? It was the connection, blah blah blah," and you're gonna explain why. But if you're feeling a vibe, as the kids say, or as Ty Dolla Sign said, "That's a vibe. She want to vibe." If you're feeling a vibe, then this is going to come up after I both check in with you and say, "Could it be a real one connection?" And we will go from there. So, Lloyd, does that make sense?
Wait, so you're doing that after every person? So what if I'm not feeling the person? What if I don't see him? Kind of
Then,
like pop.
then you're going pop, pop, pop. If you're not feeling it, Lloyd, we're not here to waste time. And that real one doesn't
Do
work.
I say pop?
Yeah, you're going to say pointer, pop. You're going to say pointer, pop, pop, pop.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's just how we're going to do it. But I'm ready. I've got a wonderful individual here with a peach heart, perhaps, that might be ready to share just a little about themselves. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wonderful. We're going to get this first lovely lady on here. Peach Heart Jay, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. Welcome to A Real One Real Time. Now, can you share with fans watching and Lloyd your name, your age, and what you do?
So I'm Jaylen. I'm 28 years old, and I am a private event bartender and also a soccer player.
Ooh, playing. Okay, you got the kicks. Okay, you be kicking. Now, share with us this. What makes you a real one?
Because I'm genuinely just always myself. I was bullied a lot growing up, so I was hiding who I was and very insecure and defensive, and now I'm just fully myself and confident. And if you like me, if you like me. If you don't, you don't.
Very good. Yeah, you're secure in who you are, and that's what makes you a real one. So share with us this. Like I said, what are you looking for in a real one?
I don't know. He's kind of the opposite of my type, but I'm very open. How tall are you? Wait, am I allowed to ask a question?
I'm 5'11".
I normally go for I'm 5'9", so I like to really short guys, but I'm open to it.
You like really short guys?
Yeah.
You never hear that. Well, we just had a short king on that was going to be on.
I was too late.
That's okay. Well, just keep sharing about yourself, and that brother may call in. But anyway, carry on, Queen. So in terms of what are you looking for in a real one besides someone shorter?
I think someone who lets me take the wheel. I am an alpha female, so I like to be in charge. I like to make financial decisions. I like to make decisions in the relationship. So someone who trusts me to make those decisions.
Very good.
Pointer pop.
Oh, we popping. Oh, okay. That was okay. Okay. All right. Well, you never know what you're going to get on this show. There are popping. Okay. So I'm going to let Jay, I just have 2 or 3 more questions for Jay. Then Lloyd, we're going to figure out why you're breaking the heart. Jay, in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's something you would throw a red flag on?
A red flag?
Things your man. The things, if your partner was doing these things, it'd be like, yeah, I'm going to break the heart.
This is kind of weird. I am like an energy saver, so I don't like when you're brushing your teeth and you leave the water on, or if you leave the room and you don't turn off the light. I don't like certain things like that.
Okay. Any other essentials, or you just want to save energy?
I mean, that is an essential.
It is. No, that's huge.
Saving the world is an essential.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of personality traits, maybe that wouldn't work with you. Certain activities someone may do, and it's like, yeah, I'm popping that.
Oh, so I don't drink. So I don't like a man who's constantly going to the bar, constantly going out to the club, strip club. That's too much for me.
Interesting. Okay. And finally, what do you like to do for fun?
Ooh, for fun. Well, besides playing soccer, because I do that like every single day of the week, I like to write music. I'm a terrible singer, but I do like to write music and I like to write poetry. And yeah,
Y'all could have collabed on some hot tracks. I could have had y'all on the remix to pop, pop, pop. Okay. Anyway. So let's just for the aesthetic. It seems like our man Lloyd said pop pretty early on. Lloyd, tell us, why are you breaking the heart?
She likes to be in control, and that seems like, and she wanted somebody that was kind of short. So I kind of let people go with the preference. If I'm not the original preference, then I like people to go for what they originally want. So that's why I popped it. And the whole being in control thing, kind of, yeah. But everything else, she's pretty and stuff. I like the soccer and the writing and music part. I was very interested, but at 35, I kind of know my personality, and I know what works for me and doesn't work for me, and I don't think that we would work long term. But she is a beautiful woman.
Okay. Okay.
thank you.
That's very interesting. Okay. And we thank you for keeping it real. Jay, how do you feel about that? Of course, his response. Do you feel that's valid, or could you tolerate a man that is also an alpha? Do you want two alphas, or do you want more of a submissive man?
A submissive man. I don't like an alpha male. So yeah, it wouldn't work in that sense. We'd probably be butting heads. And I'm a Scorpio, so and I'm Latina, so I'm very toxic. So I prefer
When's
being
your
with someone
birthday?
who likes that.
Wait, when's your
Huh?
birthday? When's your birthday?
October 23rd. I start the Scorpio season.
Oh, mine's is 11/10.
Oh, in November.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
That's why we don't get along.
So somebody just told me that the other like 2 weeks ago that two Scorpios don't get along, and I don't think that's necessarily true. But yeah, I could see how that could be a thing.
I guess my sadness is that people allow astrological discrimination to stop their real one connection. No matter what way the stars are aligned, you still could connect in some way. But I understand the dynamic of alpha and beta, and Jay wants her man that's just going to be quiet and listen. She even got you got the cheetah print on, so you're going for the kill.
I'm
So I have
a
some
quiet
good
and listen
news.
type.
I have some good news for Jay. Now, Jay, we have a short king that is literally in the works to come back and talk with you. So I'm
Oh,
going to have you just in the back. You're going to go back into the back room, and then we're going to have Lloyd possibly connect with another wonderful individual, and then I'll probably flip you back on. Does that work?
sounds good.
Okay,
Bye,
good.
Lloyd.
Hold on
All
tight.
right.
And then, folks
Nice to
that are
meet you.
already, if you want to call in real quick for Jay, if you want to call in for this beautiful toxic Latina, you can hit the link at the top of the chat. And then Jay would probably want to at least hear from you and see what you're all about. Okay. So, Jay, hold on tight, and we're going to have somebody coming back for you. Wonderful. You're the best. All right. So, Jay is coming back soon. But, Lloyd, I got another real one ready for you. But I just want to discuss that dynamic. Could you ever be a submissive man?
I mean, like I could be 50/50. I could give submissive time, but not all the time. She seemed like she wanted it to be like a submissive man all the time, and
Mm.
I can't do that all the time. I could be like 50% submissive, 50% dominant at times. I could blend into both roles, but not all the time submissive. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Hey, well, we just want you to keep it real. All right. Well, we've got another real one ready, a wonderful individual who is ready to rock and roll. So, Lloyd, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's have this real one come on in. I'm talking to Cece. Cece, we're ready for you. Oh, yeah. Don't be surprised. We're ready. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm so happy to have you on. Welcome to a real one. Would you share with Lloyd and the people watching your name, your age, and what you do?
Hi, I'm Cece. I'm 18. I'm currently in college for electrical engineering.
Very good. Okay. Share with
Out the
us what
bloom.
makes.
She's too young.
He already he popping. Says I'm still gonna let you finish your intro.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna let you finish because we might have some other brothers calling. That's the beauty of this. As virtual, this is literally as if we were dating as we're just moseying on down. But share with us this, Cece, what makes you a real one?
I say that I'm like very bubbly. I don't know. I'm like I don't know. I feel like I like to see myself as a free spirit. I think I'm a very fun person to be around. I'm very nice. Yeah.
That's beautiful. And in school for electrical engineering, you ready to make some sparks happen. You know, you're ready to make some
Very
sparks
much.
fly and make it pop, pop, pop. Now, share with us this. What are you looking for? Because you have people all over the world, probably right in your area watching. So what are you looking for in a real one?
Um, Someone who's nice, someone who's fun to talk to, who's kind, who, likes being crafty, likes animals. Um, Someone who likes watching movies and and just likes being in the world. That's
Beautiful.
what I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for.
I love that. That is a blessing. That's how you're supposed to be. Someone that's embracing their environment. In relationships, Cece, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's something you wouldn't tolerate in a relationship?
Um, I say definitely someone who, if they're gonna badmouth somebody, they badmouth um something other than their character. I
Hmm.
say if you're gonna badmouth anybody, it should definitely only be how they treat another person and not, how they look or how they talk or, anything like that. Um, I say also if they're mean to animals, mean to, just things in the natural world. Um, yeah,
Very
just
good.
somebody who's unkind.
Yeah, we don't do that. Now, finally, what do you like to do for fun, Cece? You kind of said movies and stuff, but elaborate. What do you like to do for fun?
Okay, well, for fun, I like to sew, I like to crochet. I really, really like doing puzzles. I like doing like really big puzzles. I made a 3,000 piece puzzle and I like taping them up on my walls. I have like a whole spreadsheet of romance movies and like I categorize them and everything. I'm like around 360 movies right now and I'm like really proud of myself for it.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
proud of you too. Now, are you monetizing that? Because I always want to support everybody in any way we can. Are you reviewing these movies and making videos and getting them sponsors?
I don't, but it could happen in the future.
Think about that, Cece. Listen, the wise words of Pointer. People have made a lot of fortune off of some of the wise words of Pointer. So keep that in mind, Cece. Okay. Well, Cece, we love getting to know you. You're not going anywhere just yet because we're going to
Okay.
probably have some wonderful individuals tap in. But I want to hear from Lloyd. Lloyd decided pretty early on to pop, pop, pop. So, Lloyd, you got to tell us why. Why'd you pop, pop, pop?
Because she's 18. She's fresh off the
Right.
skillet. She was just in high school like 2 minutes ago. And I'm 35, and I'm not trying to deal with nobody that's that close to just getting out of high school. So I'm looking for somebody that's a little bit older. Like, yeah, older.
Okay, that's
So,
very
Yeah.
yeah.
valid. What's the minimum age, like the youngest you would date?
I don't know about that. I just know it's not within 18, 19, 20, 21. Everything else, I'll be like, I think about it, but
Yeah.
like, at least you gotta be at least, you gotta at least pass your in your 20s at least.
Yeah, yeah. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Well, Cece is awesome. And somebody might call in for Cece. So I'm gonna add Cece to the back because Cece, you're a real one. And
Okay.
you got so much going on, so much success, so much growth to be had. So I just want the best for you, Cece. You're a real one. So just to confirm, your Instagram, is that what you've tagged?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So home people, especially my young brothers, maybe 18, 19. What's the oldest you would date, Cece? That's a valid question. What's the oldest you would date?
20.
20. Okay. Okay. No older than 20. What about 21?
No.
No. Why
If they
not?
can
Why
be
not?
in a bar and I can't, that's not a
Mm,
very good idea. It's
okay.
not a very good relationship.
Okay. Okay. Very valid. And we respect you for that, Cece. So, Cece, if you want to hold on, I might call you back in a few so I can get to know you a little more and see what 20 and 19-year-olds may call in.
Okay.
If you want. It's up to you, Cece. You're amazing. Thank you for tapping in. You still shared yourself. You're a real one. We appreciate you.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right. We'll talk to you in a bit. Cece. All right. Well, Lloyd, I have something interesting I want to do. I'm going to have you swap off, bring Jay back on, and then introduce her to someone she might connect with. And then I'll have you
Okay.
back. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're the man, Lloyd. And then some
Okay.
are saying you might be handling business in the number 2 area. So I want to make sure that you're safe and secure where you
Oh,
are.
no, I'm straight. No, I'm not using the bathroom. I'm just in the bathroom. That's all. I
Okay.
ain't doing
Okay.
it.
So I just wanted to make sure, but I don't. Hey, you're a real one. I was like, hey, if he had Taco Bell last night and this has to be done, I'm just glad he tapped in.
Nah, it's the best lighting in the house. I
I love.
got the room, and then I got my stick, so I can get the light going, so it can
Yeah.
work together.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you right back on. No, the people are loving you. We're gonna. I have some questions for you because we got people all over watching. So we're gonna connect with you in a bit. So you'll go to the back. Hold up, my brother Lloyd. Okay, now I'm gonna have Jay back. Now the lovely Jay is back. Now Jay, before we have the Short King come on, share a little bit more about some of these things I'm gonna ask you. And the Short King is watching. Share with us this. When was your last relationship?
That was 8 years ago.
Okay. Since that had ended, have you been dating? Have you just been solo dolo? How's that been?
Um, Dating here and there, but more just discovering myself, taking myself on trips, and just really learning more about myself.
That's beautiful. Okay, but now you're at a point where it's like, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to find a real one.
Yeah, I'm 28, so it's like maybe that would be best before 30. I don't know.
It could be. It could be. You never know. You don't want to rush love. You want things to just transpire naturally. I think I'm let me ask you a few more questions, then we're going to bring the king on. Have you ever been married?
No, I haven't been married.
Okay. Would you like to be married in the future?
Yes. I think I would take a long time to get married, to be honest. I'm kind of like an engaged girl. Like I would want to know it's serious, but marriage can be down the line. Just because, to be honest, it's more financial. I like to save my money for traveling, so that's a huge expense that I'm kind of just like pushing back.
Yes, makes a lot of sense. Now, do you have any children?
Oh no, I don't. Okay, that's yeah. I don't want kids.
Don't want kids. Okay, okay. Well, with that being said, let's bring the Short King in. He's just going to introduce himself. The fans may know who this is, Jay, because this is a real one, and we appreciate him and all that he has to offer. So here's one of our real ones. Even his name, he put in Short King Champion. We didn't tell him to do that. But brother, how you doing?
I'm blessed, highly favored, man.
Amen to that. Share with this lovely lady in the world your name, your age, and what you do.
So my name is Daryl. I'm 28 years old. I live in Los Angeles, California, and I am a behavior therapist.
Okay. Now, Jay, I saw your face. What age do you think he said?
Did you say 20, right?
He does
28.
that.
Sorry, I'm
Oh,
so
I thought you
fast.
said
I'm
Hey,
20.
so
I
fast.
was scared.
he does that all the time, and I've been telling that brother, you got 28, like the number
Oh.
28 something.
You look really young, so that's good.
Yeah.
Black
Black
woman.
don't crack.
So, Daryl, share with this lovely lady what makes you a real one.
Honestly, just piggybacking off kind of what you were saying, just looking for something more serious, something more long term. Most importantly, just looking for somebody to travel with. I travel. I mean, I like traveling different places. I've been to Japan with my uncle. I've been to Hong Kong when my dad was in the Navy. So I've been multiple places. So traveling is like a big thing for me. But as far as the question goes, I'm just somebody who's there for the long run, not here to play games, not here to, just talk my shit per se, but just really looking for something stable.
Looking for a real one. What would you say again? Are you looking for in a real one?
Somebody who's very transparent. And what I mean by transparent, somebody who is not trying to friend zone somebody, but actually is looking for something serious. I got to stress that as much as possible because somebody will come in and they'll be like, hey, look, I want to get to know you. And then they'll just kind of like friend zone you automatically. I'm looking for something that's more so serious. So somebody who's actually with what I'm on. So,
Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's something you wouldn't tolerate, Daryl, in a relationship?
liars. That's a big thing. If you lie, that you can't have no trust. I mean, once somebody shows you who you are, believe them. So you definitely have to have that trustworthy partner. Accountability.
Accountability. All right. Any others essential, or those are the key?
You gotta be transparent. If you're not transparent, I don't know what to tell you. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna be transparent with you. So,
Okay. Finally, what do you like to do for fun?
well, as you know, I do music on the side as well. I also am a musician. I recently just finished another song. I'm about to release it on Spotify and Apple. So, I'm working on that pretty soon. In my spare time, I like to do like auditions for like The Voice, American Idol, things like that. I like to cook, and again, I like to travel. So, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, and Jay makes music too, Daryl. I don't know if you heard that. She's a very
Okay.
talented artiste. So let me do this just so Jay can get even more excited. Maybe at the King she might be appearing at. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4". Why you smile like that, Pointer?
I want Jay to be happy. So she just said that's a-okay. So Jay, you've heard from this King. Do you have a question for him?
How did you feel about my no kids answer?
At the end of the day, it's a woman's body. If you don't want them, you don't want them. I gotta be respectful of that. A woman's body is definitely a virtue for them. So I'm not gonna push something on somebody that they don't want or pressure anybody in something that they don't want. Kids would be great, but like I said again, I want to make sure that that person is confident and happy with themselves as well. So it's not a deal breaker. So don't worry, it's not a deal breaker. It is what it is. I understand some people just want to be with that partner and kind of not have to worry about more mouths to feed. So, and like you said, traveling is expensive. So if you want to travel a lot, that's something that you got to have in check before, do anything else. So, but yeah.
Okay, valid. Now, Jay, I want to ask you: is there a key reason besides traveling why you don't want children?
Oh, I never felt like I was motherly, to be honest. I don't feel like I have that instinct. I am good with young kids, but I'm not good with babies.
Okay.
To carry a baby, they always cry when I hold them. So I don't have that natural instinct. And I just feel like not everyone's meant to be a mother. And I'm really happy not being a mother.
Okay. Okay, valid. Now, Jay asked a question. Daryl, do you have a question for her?
Where do you live?
I'm in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay. I got some family out there in El Paso, Mesquite, Plano. So I got some family out there. Okay.
Where are you based?
I'm in LA. So not
Oh,
far. Not far, Plane rides aren't an issue. It's not an issue.
Both of you like to travel. Both of you like
Pointer
to
knows.
travel.
I can make plans within 2 weeks. He already knows.
So let me go for one of my questions. I'll ask the both of you. Jay, you talked about your last relationship. Daryl, when was your last relationship? So Jay has an idea.
That feels like cobwebs right there. Maybe 2 years ago. It's cobwebs right there.
Okay. Now, I'll ask the both of you this. This is something we ask in person. It always gets a little exciting. I'll go with Daryl first. Daryl, what's something your ex would say is a negative about you and a positive about you?
I don't know when to shut up. That's a negative. I don't know when to shut up. And I'll give that. I'll talk your ear off till you're blue in the face. So,
Okay.
but other than that, I mean, a positive. I'm a great listener. I definitely am big on transfer of feelings, feeling how you feel, and vice versa. So definitely make sure I'm having that good communication skills. So communication is a big key.
Okay. Now, Jay, what would you say? I know it was, a minute ago, but what would you say your ex would say is a negative about you and a positive?
Negative. I like to always be right.
Alpha female.
I definitely like to get my way. A lot of it's just I just think I'm really smart. So I feel like women are better decision makers. So unfortunately that's, that's just the truth. You want me to go positive? Sorry.
Yeah, let's get some positive. Let's make people smile. Yeah.
I put my 100 into everything I do, I feel like. So whether that's soccer, whether that's my career, relationships, friendships, I go all in. I'm really, really like empathetic and sympathetic and know how to take care of the needs when it comes to like people's mental health and stuff like that. So yeah.
Wait, did she say she plays soccer?
Yeah.
I need to learn how to play soccer. I don't know how to play soccer.
Are you willing to be a coach, Jay? Are you willing to teach?
It's a little embarrassing once people first start out because it's like a natural talent, I feel like.
If I have to fall on my butt a couple of times, then that's okay. It's all right. I like watching it, but I ain't never played it before. I love watching it, though.
Oh, okay. What's your team then?
Manchester United.
Nice. That's a good choice.
What's yours, Jay?
Which is funny. I actually don't like to watch soccer. I think it's a little too slow. I like to play, but I don't like to watch. I'm more of a tomboy. I like my basketball and football.
Who's your football team?
49ers.
Okay, all right. Basketball?
Spurs, because San Antonio.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. We're asking each other questions. Let me do this one, and then we're going to check in and see what we're thinking. Love language. Let's start with the queen. What is your love language or love languages, Jay?
Affirmations. Definitely, a lot of it's just insecurity of being how I was grown up and stuff. But just being told I'm beautiful and just checking in with each other.
Okay.
Interesting. Daryl, your love language?
My big thing is acts of service. I do a lot of helping out the homeless out here, working with kids with autism, just giving back to the community. That's been a big thing that's been instilled in me. My family are big on hospitality, the ministers, so that's like a big thing that has been instilled. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Do you think those love languages that you have could collaborate and cooperate in a romantic setting?
I mean, I think so. I mean, like she said, words of affirmation. I mean, every woman should be told that they're beautiful. I mean, I find myself doing that on day-to-days. If I see somebody sitting down at the bus stop or where I'm at right now in USC, if I see somebody and they're just having a bad day, I'll tell them, hey, look, and nobody told you today. You look good today. You never know if they might need to hear that. So, I'm big on that. Even myself, I tell myself every day, you're fine as shit. I gotta tell myself that.
Somebody
If
got to tell you.
nobody else gonna tell me, I gotta tell myself.
Jay might tell you at the right time, maybe. Now, Jay, do you
But
think those love languages, words of affirmation, and acts of service can, collaborate?
Yeah, I just realized. So I receive affirmations, but I'm not a giver on affirmation. I'm a giver on how do you say it? What's the gift one?
Giving and receiving of gifts?
oh, yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mm.
I'm. That's how I treat other people.
Now,
That's
that is
okay.
a
You don't
very
gotta tell
valid
me. You don't
point.
gotta tell me I look good. I know I look good. You ain't gotta tell me I look good. I know I look good.
So you're okay, Daryl, with your queen not telling you look good. You'll tell her if she doesn't say it back. You just gonna be all right.
I'm good. Like, it's just, the point is to make them happy. Like she said, women more so want to feel that secureness, that the self confidence too as well. So you have to build your queen up once in a
Mm.
while. So I think that's a big thing that any relationship needs is just making sure your queen knows that she's loved, but most important that she knows she looks good. So I don't need it as much. I mean, we're guys. We don't really need it as much. So
Yeah. Let me go for an essential well, let me throw it to y'all. Then I have a very important question because I don't like to delay a connection. I don't like to waste people's times. I got Lloyd waiting to come back. He was dancing back
big
there. I got
Lloyd.
Cece I want to check back in with. But let me see if Jay has another question for Daryl.
Oh, um, everything's been good so far.
Good, Daryl. You're doing good.
Oh, why are you in LA? Like, were you born there? Are you because of the
I
music
originally, so
scene?
I originally came out here for acting. I do it on the. I moved out here originally for acting, and then I started working 9 to 5 jobs, and I ended up getting a job working as a behavior therapist. So just here, I eventually want to move. Texas is actually one of the places I want to move to, Katy, Texas. So I'm looking for spaces out there right now. So
Does that work for you, Jay?
Yeah, I actually before I bought a house, I wanted to move to LA for modeling and stuff like that. But I ended up deciding I rather just travel to these places just because San Antonio is a very affordable city. And so I want to build up my wealth before I settle down anywhere else. So,
Mm. So is there a chance you'd go back to LA, Jay?
sorry.
Is there a chance you'd go to LA?
Yeah, I would love to go there. I've been there a couple times when I was younger, but I'd love to go back.
Okay. Someone's sound is tripping. I don't know if that's. I don't think it's mine. Let me make sure.
Oh, okay,
Daryl, it might be yours. I think Jay is good. Jay is set.
it might have been mine because I got my Bluetooth set, so it might have been mine.
Okay. Maybe it's
oh,
okay. Okay. Jay, let me go to Daryl. Daryl, do you have a question for Jay before I ask an essential?
No, I was gonna say I kind of did mine reverse. I should have went somewhere more affordable first, then more expensive. So I'm trying to go back to more affordable first, and then go. So, but yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, Jay said something great. She said everything's been sounding good so far. Let me go for a crazy one. Daryl, I need you to listen up because you might have been logged off. This queen said she is what type of female, Jay? You are an
alpha female.
alpha female. Okay. She said, Daryl, this is what she said now. She said she's looking for what kind of man, Jay?
Submissive male.
She's looking for a brother that's a little submissive. Okay. Now, Daryl, I want you to ponder on that. You might even want to say a little prayer, take it to the king. What do you think, Daryl? How would that work for you?
So
Yeah. What do you think?
I have had a partner who was kind of more so like more dominant. I've had a partner that was dominant before. Sometimes you just gotta gotta, happy life, happy wife. Sometimes you gotta take the other role. I'm not opposed to it. Me, I'm still kind of like a go with the flow kind of person. So I'm not saying I'm not for it, and I'm not saying I'm not against it. So it's just however it flows. So I'm not picky, honestly. I'm not.
How does that answer work for you, Jay?
It was
I'm
good
not
up
picky.
until I'm not picky. That's a little
I mean,
desperate, but I'll go with it.
no, it's okay. Not in the sense of being desperate, but I kind of like the alpha role. So I mean, I've never really had a female who was like hard dominant. They were kind of dominant, but they still were still that girly girl. I know you mentioned, you said you have your tomboyish moments too, which I get it. Basketball shoes on in the daytime, heels on at night. I get it. So I really didn't have that. She knew when to be dominant and when not to be. So it's a little different for me, but I'm willing to try.
Okay. Okay. Jay said that kind of works for her. Don't we ain't desperate out here. We
Right.
ain't desperate. Okay. Well, okay. This is an essential, and I hate not asking it. Sometimes I'm forgetting. Sometimes, especially here virtually, religion. Let's start with religion. I want to start with Jay. Jay, does religion play a part in your life?
Um, yes, but I'm very open-minded. I'm half Latina, so I was raised Catholic. I go to a predominantly Black church, which all of us are different religions, Baptist, Presbyterian, all of it.
Non-denominational.
So non-denominational, yeah.
It's technically a Baptist church, but we just all come together.
Well, that's how heaven will be. There are no denominations in heaven. So, amen.
Right.
Okay.
And but I like, if I were not to choose my religion, even though I love God and I believe Him, I really love Buddhism.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry,
So
if I wasn't born with Catholicism, that's what I should have said. I would have probably looked into Buddhism.
and like you said, you're open to dating a partner of almost any faith. Do they have to have some religion, spirituality? Could they be an atheist? How does that work?
Not necessarily, as long as they're not projecting it on me.
Okay. Okay. Before I swing it to Daryl, I have to shout out Cheryl. Cheryl, I love you. A little nicer lunch pointer steak, maybe. Hallelujah. Haven't had a steak in too long. Thank you, Cheryl. You are a real one. This is why Pointer does it, so he can get steak dinners. No, I do it for the real ones. But thank you, Cheryl. I love you. Let's swing it to Daryl. Daryl, my short king champion. Does religion play a part in your life?
Like she said, I was born in a non-denominational church, so we have Jewish, Baptist. My dad's side is Catholic, so I've been to mass with grandma. I've done it all. I've went from Islam, went back to Christianity, so it's not a big factor. Like you said, I wouldn't push it on you, just like you wouldn't push it on me. But as long as we both believe there's somebody up there, that's all that matters. So
Wow. Okay, and last one before I ask some final essentials. Politics. Politics. It could determine a relationship. It really can. Let's start with Jay. Jay, do politics play a part in your life? Do you want a political partner? Are you political?
I want a political partner. I'm not saying they have to be perfect and know every single thing of Republicans or Democrats, etc., but at least kind of know what's going on in the news.
Okay. Okay. And Daryl, how does that work for you?
same here. I kind of try to stay up in the news. I try to kind of keep myself in knowledge, in the know of everything that's going on. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't go either way, really. I just whoever's best fits. But yeah, I'm not really picky on politics.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to delay a connection because I want Lloyd back. I have a beautiful queen who just tapped in, possibly to talk to a real one. So, my question, let's just cut the nonsense. Well, y'all have been engaging in nonsense, but I like to cut right to the chase. Daryl, is Jay someone that is your type?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. Jay, is Daryl someone that's your type?
I'm gonna be blunt, just like you like it. I love that you're short. I love literally all your answers. Like, I feel like
Appreciate it.
we really blend really well with our personalities. I'll be honest and say you're not my physical type. I will say culturally, I do lean towards Asian and Hispanics, but I put personality over everything first. So I just wanted to be blunt about that. So yes, you're my type.
Wow.
Hey,
Okay. Well, my
first time.
final question for both of you, I will start with Daryl. Daryl, do you think this could be? This is the first time I'm asking you this. We've got to this
Really
stage.
is the
Daryl,
first time. It's been a long time, bro.
here. Daryl, do you think this could be a real one connection?
Absolutely.
Okay. Jay, do you think this could be a real one connection?
Absolutely.
Wow, clap it up in the comments. We got a real one connection.
Hey.
I want to cry, Daryl. I took my glasses. Daryl, I don't want to cry, my brother. I'm so proud of you, a beautiful young lady. And I'm
No, I
hoping
appreciate
that it
you.
all works out. So what I'm going to do, I need y'all both to DM the account that reached out to you, and we want to help sponsor something, perhaps, even if it's just a virtual. Some people do virtual dates. You know, during Zoom, people were getting Starbucks together and stuff like that. Sponsor us, Starbucks, please. So Jay, Daryl, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all got
appreciate you, man.
a real one. Okay. I love that. And Daryl, you kind of to Jay's love and joy, Daryl, you kind of look Asian. Okay, just like a darker skin.
Everybody says that. You're not the first person to say that, man.
Good out here. I'm so excited. Wow. Okay. Well, y'all go, connect, talk. Daryl, you see Jay's IG. So you slide in right now. You don't need no baby oil. You just slide on in them DMs and you make it happen. I'm sorry, y'all.
No Diddy, man. No Diddy, man.
It was scaring me. All right, y'all go do your thing. Love the both of y'all. Wow, y'all go connect. Oh my goodness. Well, folks, you never know what you're going to get on this show. Goodness. I think it was all because of Cheryl. And she blessed Pointer. She blessed me with a nice little steak meal. So I got to bless others. You know, you bless people to bless others. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it a little spicy. My brother Lloyd is ready to go, but I'm going to first bring on this lovely lady. She's going to talk about herself. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring Lloyd on and see what we can do if someone can find a boo. So this lovely lady is ready to go. Let's see if she can unmute herself. Let's see. It looks like Justine.
Yes. Hi.
How's it going? Welcome to a real one. How's it going tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. I've never done anything like this before.
Well, it's a beautiful way to do it. Always, a real one is for real ones, and you are a real one, Justine. So share with us, share with the people watching your name, your age, and what you do.
My name is Justine. I'm about to be 26 on Sunday, and I'm an executive assistant in Texas.
Okay, excuse me. All right, Miss Executive. Now share with us this. What makes you a real one?
I feel like I'm very genuine. I have good intentions with anybody I come across. And yeah, I'm just very honest. I'm very unapologetically me, and just gotta take it or leave it,
That's beautiful. Okay, now what would you say you're looking for in a real one?
Looking for somebody who's confident in themselves, knows what they want. Definitely, I like more like machismo, manly, traditional type men, I would say.
Okay, a traditional king. So you'd be willing. We just had a unique dynamic, but you want to be a submissive woman. You want like a masculine alpha male.
Yeah, I mean, I think submission goes both ways, but yes.
It does. Oh, it does. Yeah, people need to understand that too. Even in the Bible, it says submit to each other. Anyway, in relationships, Justine, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What's something that you would throw a red flag on?
I would throw a red flag if they didn't believe in God, if they don't want children. I personally have 2 of my own, so that would be a really big deal breaker for me. So, yeah.
You want more children?
I'm open to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. Okay, and then finally, what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, I love to do anything water related. So going to the pool or the beach, the river, things like that. I also love playing volleyball. And yeah, I just like hanging out with my friends, my family. Really down for anything.
I love that. Okay, and folks, we have the link pinned at the top of the comments if you want to talk to this queen. But I'm gonna bring my brother back. Some people are desperate for him to come back. Oh my gosh, Natalie, I love you. Natalie, how you gonna bless Pointer like that? I think because Justine, you brought some magic with you, girl. You brought some aura with you. Because the fan, Natalie, I appreciate you. Thank you for helping Pointer get dinner. Now I'm gonna bring a king on. Justine, he's gonna do the same thing. The beauty of this show is both of you technically have balloons. Okay, if as you talk to this king, if something ain't adding up, you can say Pointer, I want to pop. And then this will come up, Justine. That's going to come up. And that means you're popping, okay? And not in a good way, okay? That means you're popping because you just don't feel that connection. So this brother is back and ready to go. I'm talking about Lloyd. Lloyd, we're back in business. How you doing?
What's up? I'm good. I'm doing good. I've been waiting.
Now, you heard from this queen, but I don't think she's quite heard from you yet. So would you just share your name, your age, and what you do?
I'm Lloyd Goddard. I'm 35. I'm from California. I'm licensed massage therapist. I have 0 kids. I'm open to having kids. I believe in God. Like I said, I could be alpha at times. I could be submissive at times. I like somebody I could get along with. Happy birthday, by the way, early birthday. I remember you saying that. I'm pretty easygoing. I don't ask for much. I could cook. I make my own money. Pretty down to earth. That's me in a nutshell.
I think he just threw a bunch of green flags at you, Justine. That was green, green, green.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. So I want to see. He just introduced himself. Justine, do you have a question for him?
Have you ever done long distance before? How was that like?
What is the longest I did? I live in California, and I was talking to somebody in San Diego, and that was kind of long distance for me. I'm open to it. I'm open to looking for love. And you said you live in Texas, so the crazy part is I always wanted to move to Texas, like because I never moved anywhere besides California and Nevada. And the other place I always wanted to live into was Texas because it's such a big state. So yeah, I'll be open to it as I'm getting older and seeing what's out there. I'm open to long distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a lot of Californians flocking to Texas. Okay. Texas is a hot spot for a lot of California leavers. Okay. I'm going to throw it to Lloyd. Lloyd, do you have a question for the lovely Justine?
Mm, let me think. I'm trying to think. Okay. Like I said, I have no kids, and you said you were open to it. How many more kids do you want?
Well, see, I have a boy and a girl, so I have like my perfect pair. Um, I would like, I mean, maybe two. Two would be my max. Two would be my max. Two more.
2 more.
Yeah.
And were they by the same person or?
Yes. No, maybe no multiple baby dads.
He said red flag earlier, multiple baby daddies.
Yeah, I heard that.
I don't have no other questions besides that. You said you're 26, about to be 27.
No, I'm about to be 26.
Are you about to be 26? Have you dated anybody that was older than you before? Like maybe 30, 30?
Yeah, I actually prefer it. I mean, age can just be a number, right? But I just think maturity-wise, that's kind of more what I'm looking for. So I tend to date up.
Okay, I'm up there. Oh, what else?
I can do my job. Let me do my job. Let me do my job because I didn't ask either of you this yet. Justine alluded to it. Let's go what we just asked the two wonderful people that just connected. They actually left the room, so that means they're actually connecting. They're not even watching no more. So, Justine, you mentioned someone who doesn't believe in God would be a red flag. So, religion plays a part in your life, a pretty important role.
Yeah, for me, it's a red flag personally. It's a big part of my life. So.
Amen. Amen. Let's throw it to religion in your life. How does that? You kind of mentioned it. Does it play a part?
Yeah. So I'm sorry. Wait, who are you asking?
I was asking Lloyd now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. You answered, and now Lloyd. Lloyd, does religion play a part in your life?
Yes, I go to church, and I also was listening to the Bible earlier today. So like around like 9 o'clock this morning, I had put on the Bible and stuff when I was cleaning up my house. So I believe in God. God is like a must. Like I never dated nobody that never believed in God, and I never attracted a girl that didn't believe in God. So yeah, that's a must for me. Like God created everything, and so I always go with my Creator. The God me do things.
You're preaching. Lloyd, start preaching. Amen. Let me just shout out Peter. Peter, I love you, man. Y'all, you my real one, Peter. He gave me some Starbucks money, y'all. So now I can help. If y'all get some, I can help sprinkle a little some on to y'all if y'all connect. And then Raya, one of my favorite real ones. Love you, Raya. Gas money to go buy dinner. Thank you for that. Because Pointer, yeah, I've been walking a lot. So I need some money to throw in that tank. Okay. Let's swing it to the other question then for Justine and Lloyd. We're not going to ask too many more because we love when
I got one question. So if we connect, how would you what would you feel about the travel? Would I travel to you? Would you travel to me sometimes? But how would this work out?
Wallet.
I could travel to you, go out there, you come out here. How would that work out? Or do we talk to get to know each other?
Yeah, I mean, I would say maybe first it would be nice if you came out here, and then after that, I'm open to going out there. Um, just to be kind of upfront with everything, I don't see myself moving out of Texas just because I do have children and my family is here. So,
Hmm.
and I'm really close with them. So, yeah, I don't see myself moving out of Texas, but you said that there's a possibility that you would come here. So that's not even a problem. So,
Mm. Does
yeah,
that work
just
for you,
wanted
Lloyd?
to make sure that was
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. And that's normally the gentlemanly way to do it. You know, if the queen is away, you go to her. You know, I know some relationships where it's not, and I'm just not happy with that. But I won't go into details. But yeah, brothers, step it up, brothers. Go travel to that queen. Okay, show her that you're worth it. Okay, well, I'm gonna throw it back to Justine. You have another question for him? If not, I'll do my job a little more, and I'll ask some essentials.
Um, what is something you learned from your last relationship about
A
yourself?
lot of never let somebody get you out of character. Leave when you see the first red flag. Not the first red flag, but leave when you see something that bothers you, and don't think you can work it through because people's characters are characters, or people who are they are. So if they did it the first time, they're gonna do it again, and they're gonna do it again, and keep doing it over and over and over again. So I learned that you need to step away the first time you see something that's really traumatic or something that's really like negative. I learned that being alone is okay, and never put up with nobody's disrespect,
What was the
no
last
matter
part?
what it is. Never put
Say
up
the
with
last part.
somebody's disrespect.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
hear me?
It's a little choppy. I think it might be the headphones. There's a little rattling.
Hold on. I have them around here somewhere. I got them somewhere. I think. Hold on.
Maybe if those, yeah.
Hello.
I think we hear you better now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, honestly, I would agree with everything you said. I feel like those would be my answers too, honestly, especially like getting out of character for anyone, knowing when you know that you're supposed to, and not holding on to an idea of somebody or an idea of what something could look like, just taking it for like what it is.
Hmm.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, let me do my job a little. I'm only going to ask y'all about 2 to 3 more max. I promise, because I want real ones to get real ones. Um, let's go for love languages. Justine, start with yours, and it's a twofold question, really. What is your love language in terms of how you like to be loved, and then how do you show love most effectively to your partner?
Yeah, I would say I receive love, words of affirmation, and acts of service.
Mm-hmm.
And I give it the same way, honestly. Yeah,
Okay.
those are my go-to.
Beautiful. Yeah, you can't beat those. Lloyd, what would you say your love languages are, and how do you distribute, and how do you receive?
My
You
language,
shake.
language is.
Things out. Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a second. I think it's my headphones. My
It is
bad.
the
My bad.
headphones. Sure.
Hold on.
My bad, my bad.
You're good. So, what would you say your love languages are? How do you distribute love, and then how do you receive it?
I would say physical touch and quality time.
Okay. I think the sound is still tripping a little. Fans, would you comment and let us know if the sound is tripping? Unless it's just on our Justine. Does the sound
Is it
weird on
better
your end?
now?
It's better now, but it's still a little weird.
Lloyd,
I
try it
think I
again.
think it's the acoustics in your bathroom.
I
Oh,
took the thing out.
now it's better. Oh, now it's a lot better.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think. So, share with us love languages.
Oh, physical touch, quality time. I like spending time and yeah, physical touch. I'm
Okay.
a massage therapist, so yes, I like touching, and like being touched.
Yeah. Does that work for you, Justine? Do you want your man at the right time, of course, to massage you?
Yeah, definitely would have to build towards it, but yeah.
Of course, of
Oh
course.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
like something like yeah.
Yeah, no. I just like to know because some are like, always, I love you, but don't be touching all over me.
Yeah.
It depends.
I
Now,
get pretty decent massages too, actually. I'm not certified, but they're
okay.
You
decent.
can make it work.
Okay, go make it work. Justine, let me ask a specific question to you because Lloyd has 0 babies. You have 2. The relationship, the dynamic with your children's father, is that a positive? Would you say it's a good co-parenting situation? Is it? Well,
It's kind of non-existent.
mm,
Yeah, he's not involved, so
wow.
yeah.
Okay. So let me ask Lloyd then. Lloyd, you're willing to step up and be stepdaddy?
Um, I've been stepdaddy before. Well, my past relationship, and the only issue I had was that we didn't have any children, so that's why I tended. I wanted to move forward because like how long we was together and we didn't have no kids together. I have no issue with that as long as like it's healthy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm not going to delay much. Let me ask some final questions. Lloyd, is Justine someone that is your type?
Yeah, she is my type.
Okay. Justine, is Lloyd someone that is your type?
From what I've seen so far, yes.
Wow. My goodness. Well, I'm going to do my job and ask both of you, either of you have a final question? Final question, anything burning, anything super deal breaking, any finals?
I don't think I heard what his deal breakers were.
So yeah,
Oh, the
you
two
said that
baby
earlier.
daddies and being disrespectful.
Disrespectful? Okay.
And then multiple baby daddies. So you check off neither of those. So you're good.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Well, my final question to not delay. Let me ask Lloyd first. Lloyd, do you feel this could be a real one connection?
I'm gonna say no.
So you're gonna pop.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right.
That's okay.
Pop it. Man, my heart. I was so excited. Okay. Lloyd, tell us why.
I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Um, it checks off everything that I'm kind of looking for. She had great quality answers. I'm really not sure why I'm saying no at this moment. Um, I can't say like she do meet everything that I was asking for. Maybe I think because of the age thing, I did say like older in their like 20s, but I do prefer somebody around my age.
Hmm.
Probably maybe that's it. Because
Okay.
everybody I always dated, it was always like at least 2 years older or 2 years younger than me. So I mean, I feel like that's a dumb reason. She's 26. That's old enough.
Yeah, but it's okay. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. And
if
not
it's
to,
if you feel that way, that's okay.
yeah, she definitely will get her king. I'm sure some men will be sliding in her DMs momentarily, just from this live. But I will say, Lloyd, you've dated women 2 years above, 2 years lower, and respectfully, how has that turned out for you? You know,
I'm
so it could
single,
be.
so
You know what I'm saying, my brother?
yeah, you're right.
But I'm not saying switch it. If you pop, she'd have to allow you to do a heart transplant and then get it back. I'm not saying switch it, but I want you to be set, Lloyd. There's no pressure here. You're a real one, so you're content with your heartbreak.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we got close. Justine, you just popped in. You almost got yourself a real one. That shows how much of a real one you are. So we appreciate you. You have your Instagram. That's how it's presented, how you typed it in.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Well, we definitely want people to tap in with you, Justine, because you are a real one. And we appreciate you for coming out.
Of course. I'll be back.
Yes, you will be back. Yes, actually, if you want to stay in the back, because I'm going to talk to Lloyd a little more, and then we're going to, maybe have you pop back on. But Cece is waiting. I want to talk to Cece again. But you're amazing. Thank you, Justine. Somebody may call in for you, so hold on for me, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on for me if you want. You can chill for a minute. Maybe rest your arm. You are amazing. Lloyd, my brother. Lloyd.
Yeah.
That was a real one.
I know. I don't know. It was. I don't know what it was. I can't explain it. It just was something inside that was like, don't waste her time. That's all.
Okay.
And I didn't want to waste her time. I felt like she was a good catch. We vibed. She's really pretty. I just something didn't be last minute just said don't waste her time. So I went
Okay,
with my instinct and it said don't waste her time.
that's
Not saying I'm
valid.
wasting people's time, but um if I wasn't like 100%, I didn't want to like just say yes just to say yes. It was a little bit of doubt that was still in me. It was like probably like 10% doubt. It was like no.
That's enough to
Um
pop.
yeah.
Okay, so and that's totally understandable. It really is. And you don't want to lead into someone with that mixed feeling of like, could it work? Could it not work? You want to feel like, dang, this my Halle Berry. This gonna be my real one. That we're
Mhm.
already set. And that's valid. And that's valid. So Lloyd, just for the ladies watching that might be like, okay, dang, you didn't get a match, so he's for me. Some ladies may be thinking that. Let me go for a few more questions then. In terms of the 2 years younger, 2 years older, could you go for someone older? Could you date? We have a lot of older queens. My seasoned souls watching. Could you date someone in their 40s, 50s?
Yeah. So I could. I open to it. It just has to be like the right spark. That's all. Like with her, if I feel like the right spark was there, even though it seemed like it was, I just internally didn't feel it. I would have went for it. I didn't just want to just say yes just to say yes, but I'm open to like age ranges pretty much.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And do you have a preference? And there's no problem with this. Do you have a preference of ethnicity? Do you have a preference of Black Queen, of Snow Bunny, of
So I
Latina
do
women?
like black women. That is my preference. Like most
Okay.
of my, well, actually all my girlfriends been black. So that wasn't like I don't want to bring that up as a reason why, but I have typically dated like black girls before. Uh, that's my thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But
And I could
I'm
kind of
open to it. If I meet somebody that's decent, outside like decent a person, but
yeah.
that's my preference being.
And that is totally fine. I could kind of sense it because I'm not too far from you. You're from the CPT. Yeah. So I could feel the blackness, my brother, and I love and respect it. Okay, well, you know what, Lloyd? Share. Do you have an Instagram? Because I want people to be able to reach out to you. Do you have an IG?
It's Lloyd's Healing Hands.
Mm.
Two L's Healing Hands is my massage page.
Ladies, he's ready to heal you. He's ready to heal you for a cost, of course. If anybody wanted to call in real quick, if not, I'm gonna have Cece come on. But Lloyd, I appreciate you for keeping it real, man. I appreciate you for sharing what you want and what you need, and hopefully, we'll check back in with you again and see if you got a real one, or if not, we gotta have one call in.
Okay.
You're the man. Appreciate you, Lloyd.
All right.
Thank you, brother. All right. All right. Well, folks, we are doing it. We are doing it. We had a real one connection. Dang. The first time in, I think, 5 times that Daryl was on the show that he got a real one connection. I'm so happy for him. Again, if you want your comment read, y'all are dropping some gold in them comments. Okay. But if you don't put no seasoning on it, how is Pointer supposed to eat? Okay. I am hungry. I am starving. Okay. So if you don't help add a little seasoning to your comments, like my legends, look at Peter, look at Raya, look at Natty, look at Cheryl, look at Rapping Kills, Can Loser, Exposer, whatever. Look at those real ones. Y'all don't know how hard it is being hungry. Okay. And so just help me. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I love y'all. Let me have Cece come back on. Cece has been waiting patiently. Cece, lovely lady. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Beautiful. Now you saw some real ones connect. I want to
Mhm.
ask something about maybe your previous connections of sort. Now you are a young queen seeking a man at oldest 20. We probably have some 20-year-olds watching. When was your last relationship? Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Okay, that's beautiful. So you have a clean slate, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in terms of relationship dynamics, we heard a very, very unique relationship dynamic a few moments ago with alpha female, submissive male, or of course the traditional, what would be seen as the alpha male and submissive female. What kind of relationship dynamic would work for you?
I say equal footing, honestly. I don't want to be in a relationship where someone is domineering over me or where I'm domineering over somebody else. I don't think
Mm.
that's fair.
That's beautiful. Cece, you're so wise. You're repeating the sentiment of Teddy Pendergrass. You're too young probably to know who that is. He said not 70-30, not 60-40, talking about a 50-50 love, and that's what it's all about. Do you know Teddy, or are you too young?
I don't know who that is.
Okay,
I'm
it's
so
okay,
sorry.
Cece. It's okay. I'm gonna pray for you, and I'm gonna send you some playlists so we can get
Okay.
your soul up because you're a black queen, Cece. Come on now. Now, in terms of you are a college student. You are a college student. Now, would you say that is is it virtual? Is it in person? Your
In
college experience?
person.
Okay. Now, would you say that there's some brothers on that college campus that seems like you're interested in them? Are there some decent candidates?
No, I don't know.
What do
No.
you think? Why not? What is missing? Because is it a diverse college campus or is it like 10 students?
I mean, it's a pretty big campus. Um, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I think it's definitely a thing of being in the same environment too long. You know.
Hmm. Okay, and that makes sense. And that makes sense. Yeah, but you only 18. You've only been there a few, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't been too long yet. You got to be open. You're open on a real one. You are lovely. You are sweet. We're going to shout out these people. I got a few more questions for you, Cece. Dan Tana hooked me up. Dan Tana, I love you. My nephew said that he want to make her glasses foggy. Wow. All right. So you might have a nephew that wants to talk to you. I'm
Okay.
not sure. I'm not sure about that. Maybe a nephew will talk to you. I'm not sure about that. That is a very unique comment. And then we got TM Martin asking, where are the seniors? Seniors is coming. TM Martin Esquire. Okay, I'm gonna say that fancy Esquire. We got seniors coming just for you. I don't want to spoil anything, but next Friday, a new age is loading. Some of you will fall in love with Pointer in a way you've never fallen in love with him before. A new age is coming, and I can't wait. And then Fo20 said, let's split a bag of Funyuns. Pointer, let's split it. You gave me extra money, so that's a big bag. So that's the jumbo bag. I ain't gonna eat all that, so I'm gonna split it with you, Fo20. Yeah, let's split that bag of Funyuns. And we'll make them flaming hot. Yeah. Okay, Cece, I got a few more questions for you. You're a real one. You're a beautiful young lady. Let's go for a question like this: religion or politics? Because we have some brothers watching that may want to talk to you. Would you say you're a religious person?
I'm not a totally religious person. I say
You're a dog person.
definitely. I know she's so adorable.
Show, you
Um,
want to introduce Doggy to the world? You know, these people love that doggy.
yeah, her name is Coco Bella Chanel. I call her Bella. My mom calls her Coco.
What's
I
up,
don't know where
Coco?
Chanel went.
Oh, you got two dogs.
No, just the one.
Oh, okay. I thought Coco and
But she
Chanel.
does
Okay,
have
got
three names.
it. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So religious, do you want a religious partner?
Um, I'm not like overtly religious. I say that I don't really care how religious my partner is as long as, it's not being pushed on me, you know?
Got it.
But I'll
Okay.
definitely support where I can.
Understood. Okay. And what about the politics side? What about, are you a political person? Do you want a political partner?
I say not someone that's like political to the point that it's going to be every conversation, but I definitely want somebody who, you know, is like politically who's like open, who's I don't want somebody who's like too conservative because I feel like
Mm.
once we start leaning too conservative, we start leaning too restrictive on people and
Okay.
people's rights and how they live.
Mm.
And I definitely don't want that. I
Oh, yeah.
say somebody who's definitely live and let live.
Okay. Okay. So you're all about balance. You'd say you're a little more moderate, maybe. You kind of reach to both and you understand both perspectives, but don't force me to do nothing and don't do everything is a little too much, a little balance.
Yeah, I say like just don't force it on anybody else.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful. We got my man Peter. I love Peter, man. I'm bringing back culture Caucasians just for Peter. Pointer is the George Clinton of Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah, I love me some George. One of my favorites by the legend George is Not Just Knee Deep. Cece, again, I'm sorry. I got to send you that playlist because I don't know if you've heard Not Just Knee Deep, but you are a real one. Cece, I don't want to hold you up, but once again, that is your Instagram name, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so brothers out there, my 20-year-olds. Okay, you'll date 18. You'll date 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So any 18, 19, 20, she is a legal adult. Okay, she is a legal adult and she's looking for 19, 20. She's looking for a real one. So we appreciate you, Cece, for coming on. We might have you on again when we get the younger bunch.
Okay,
to
I
try
would
it.
like to say I really like your wig. It's really nice. Thank
What wig
you.
are you talking? What wig are you talking about? What wig? I don't know what you're talking about. It's all natural. Okay, yeah, I don't know what wig she is talking about. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. I don't know what she was talking about. All natural here. All natural, y'all. Ain't no wig. What wig? What? Justine, I'm gonna get you back in, Justine. Let me keep my mind stayed on Jesus and stayed on real ones. So let me have Justine come back on. Justine, are you ready? When you give me a thumbs up, I'm ready for you. I just got a few more questions for you because I want you to get a real one, Justine, because you deserve a real one. You ready? You ready? Let's do it. Justine is back in business. Justine, how's it going?
I'm doing good. I've just been here listening.
Beautiful. You've been tapping in, you've been hearing. So I'm going to ask you some similar questions. You talked about relationships. Now tell me, the dating scene in Texas, what has that been like?
For me personally, I feel like in the beginning people look good, but then you kind of start to see things come out, and it's just nah.
You know, you might be too young, Justine, but Cyndi Lauper had a song about that. I see your true colors, and you start to
Yeah.
see them unravel and unfold over time. It's quite horrifying, especially in some context. I've had some rough experiences with that. So would you say those that when their true colors are exposed, are you willing to you've been consistent from the jump? You show your true colors out the gate.
Yeah, I think I'm very upfront with my intentions and things like that. Yeah. But I
Okay.
mean nobody's perfect. Maybe there's some things that I showed too, but yeah.
And that can lead us into a great question, Justine, because people do have toxic traits. Now, hopefully, we're all working through them, working to get rid of them. I ask people on the show all the time, is there a toxic trait that you would say you have that you're working through?
I would say I do have a bit of trust issues. I will give people the benefit of the doubt, but that's where I think the words of affirmation comes in because that's where I kind of need that reassurance. Like, I'll take what you say, right? Like, I'm not just gonna be like, you're a liar, but I do kind of need that reassurance sometimes just because my mind will start to wander and go to some other places. But
Yeah. Now, would you say, in all honesty, that lack of trust sometimes is that from prior trauma? Is that from relationships that quite didn't work, or
yeah,
oh, okay. So some brothers dissed you in the past.
yeah.
Yikes, man! These some of these brothers is tripping, Justine. Okay, so we don't have to dig up old demons and bring out skeletons out the closet, but would you say you are healed? Would you say you are healed from previous
Yeah.
relationships?
I would say for the most part, yeah. Like I'm not gonna project that onto anybody, but that just is a part of who I am. That's just something that I've experienced. That's something I've gone through. So that's something that that's just how my brain is wired. But I'm not gonna project that onto anybody. That's why I'll ask for the reassurance, and I'll kind of ask those questions and be like, hey, are you on the same page? What are your intentions? I feel like that's why I'm very upfront in the beginning.
That's valid. Yeah, that's very true. We got to be upfront with it, and that cheating trauma can have an effect. Some of the fans know I've made a whole song about being cheated on. It's not pleasant. It really isn't, Justine. It really isn't. Let's go for a few more questions. Just that I have you, I want the fans to know. I want some brothers that are a little shy, brothers that are watching. You could click this link. There's a link pinned at the top of the chat, and you could talk to this queen. You could, before sliding in her DMs, why not show her what you're working with? You'd appreciate that confidence, right, Justine? A confident brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of, you might have heard it a little earlier, there was a great couple that matched my short king, Daryl, that has been on a few times. I was so happy for him. The queen said she was an alpha female. So I want to ask you, Justine, in terms of relationship dynamics, how would you identify your type of relationship? Would you want a submissive man? Do you want a dominant man?
I wouldn't say I'm an alpha female. But I have been put in a position to be independent for so long, so that is kind of just who I am. I am an independent person, but when I'm in a relationship, yeah, I'll turn into a big baby real quick. So, but yeah, I mean, I would take a little bit of both, a little bit of both.
Okay. Okay. Very valid. Now, just for some watching, of course, you're just about to be 26. We got a birthday coming up. We're going to celebrate with you, perhaps. Your babies are obviously then very young. They're two young children.
One's about to be 7 and one's 6. So yeah,
Okay.
fairly young.
Okay. So if you were to have, meet a great brother and he wants to give you some babies, how long would you wait? Say you got married when you're 28. Let's say you meet him, you date a year, little engagement action. At 28, how long would you wait to populate the earth again?
I really don't have a timeline on it. I didn't expect my kids when they were given to me. So it's really kind of in God's hands. I would say just definitely after I'm married. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
After that, it's not really up to me. Right.
Okay. Okay. Just gonna let it happen. Just go with the flow and do what you got to do.
In a perfect world, maybe like a year or two after marriage.
Okay, because I think it's important, Justine, to enjoy that special time with your partner. When you first get married, go travel, go do some stuff. Now you got babies. Would you want your children to travel with you in that initial? I don't mean the whole year, but of course, honeymoon. With that, you got grandma. Would grandma watch the babies?
Yeah, I would want my honeymoon to be just me and my husband.
Okay, good. Okay. Just making sure, because some people and some mamas, single moms are like, no, my baby's coming with me everywhere. I don't leave with nobody. And I respect single moms, however they do it. I love my single mamas. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Justine. I appreciate you. I just wanted to tap in with you a little more. So once again, her Instagram, brothers watching, Justine Renee _. She got close to getting a real one. Even some in the comments were like they want to, talk, but some are, a little busy and driving and shy. You want a confident man, Justine. We need that confidence. So you're a real one. We appreciate you for tapping in, and you'll be back. We might have to get some eligible bachelors and make you the bachelorette.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You're the best, Justine. Thank you. We'll connect with you again. You're a real one. All right. Well, folks, wow. What a wonderful evening with some wonderful people tonight. It really blessed me. So much going on in Pointer's life. So many great things transpiring. And Bella B is just blessing me again. Pointer, we truly enjoy your channel. Keep being great. You should wear a different suit on live. Oh, my goodness. You'd be so surprised what age we're entering into, Bella B, very soon. So, Bella B, I love you. I appreciate you. And just know that you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat coming up next week. Can anyone guess? Anybody in the comments want to guess what you're getting next week in terms of location? In terms of location. If anyone wants to guess in terms of location where you're getting next week, we have people that have been desperately waiting, desperately harassing my dear assistants. Yeah, some haven't harassed. Some have just asked, hey, I was on and I want to know. And, yeah, I want to know. Anybody know? Okay, I see some good guesses. A lot of y'all have said states that we've already been to. So some people are not aware that we were on an 11-state tour not even a month ago. We were literally last month, we were in Boston, Massachusetts. Oh, okay, I see some good guesses. Oh, no. See, I see some crazy guesses too. So, okay, I won't spoil it, but just know it is one of the most popular cities in America, the world, known for some good music. I'll leave it at that. Uh-oh. I see some great comments from some real ones that might have participated, and I'm excited. Dang, I'm excited. Okay. See, some of y'all attempted me. You're giving me some ideas. I will say this. I'll spoil some things, some remaining states that we will be in September for fans watching. We will be coming to Milwaukee. We will be going to Minneapolis. Helping you find your real one in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's correct, in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I saw someone commented, oh me, oh my, how could we miss out on New Orleans? Okay, we've got some great surprises coming next week. Get ready to see some content that you will never, ever expect. You'll see some content you will never expect. But some great real ones are commenting. I wish they added some seasoning to those comments. Add a little money to it so I can get a better dinner. Some of my real ones already blessed me tremendously tonight. I will be able to get some A1 on that steak. But if I could get dessert would be nice. I'm just saying. I like to end out on a sweet note. I really do. Bathroom. Peter, okay, we're just gonna call that out really quick. We had some bathroom folks tonight. That was a first, really. The bathroom is a great place. It's a place of peace. That's the true Oval Office. Since our current Oval Office, it's been stinky for a long time, folks. The last time our Oval Office was valid, as I check my calendar, probably since 1776. Our Oval Office has been pretty funky. Will we ever get a great politician, especially in the highest office in the world? I don't think so. I don't know if that's even possible. But we're not going to get into that quite this evening, even though get ready for some insane content. What I want to do, I literally only had a few real ones register tonight. And I'm so glad they showed, and we had a great time. We saw a real one connection. I want to do something that no one else does, no other host of such an illustrious show. We're going to review some things from last week's episode. I want to call out some viral moments. We do have some individuals that got millions of views within the past. It hasn't even been a full week since last week's episode. Okay, so I'm going to show you a clip, and we're going to discuss it. And I don't want there to be any hate. I don't tolerate the disrespect of my guests, at least not in person. Now, what happens on the internet, I can't control random commenters, but just know I love my people. I love all my real ones out there. So we're going to watch this, and we're going to analyze it. So check this out, folks. You got a question?
Yeah, why did you and your last boyfriend break up?
Well. Jamar, you got a question?
Yeah, why did you and your last boyfriend break up?
Determine the toxicity.
It was a mutual decision.
Okay, what happened?
Smiling.
We fell out of love.
Who fell out of love first?
Me.
Why?
He was toxic.
He was toxic? What did he do?
Damn. A lot of things.
Like what?
Give us one. If you're comfortable.
Name one.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties? I love my real ones. Raya, shout out to you. I love you and appreciate you. Some of you have seen this. Let's try it now. Let's see if this is better. Is this better? Jamar, you got a question?
Yeah, why did you and your last boyfriend break up?
Determine the toxicity.
It was a mutual decision.
Okay, what happened?
Smiling.
We fell out of love.
Who fell out of love first?
Me.
Why?
He was toxic.
He was toxic? What did he do?
Damn. A lot of things.
Like what?
Give us one. If you're comfortable.
Name one.
Okay. Well, it's not something he did. I'll admit it. I cheat on him.
Okay. Okay.
So what?
Damn.
These guys had too much fun on this shoot. Why are you breaking the heart?
Okay.
I do my job. Jamari, I do my job. Why are you breaking the heart?
Because black men don't cheat.
Ooh.
That's a message right there. That's a message. Yes. And Simeon don't cheat either. And I got a little seasoning. Brown don't cheat either. Wheelchair. None of us cheat.
It's crazy.
Okay. Let's go for this. But she could have been your type if she had not cheated in her past relationship.
I was young.
You're 25.
No, well, when this happened.
He's great, this man.
When it happened, I was 19.
Got you.
I was a little bit.
Change anything?
No.
Very interesting, folks. I want you to be able to see me and that. I know some of you love to see the pointer. Maybe this can work for now. I just want to discuss a few dynamics here. I want to see what my fans think about the dynamic of cheating. Yikes. Of course, I know you think cheating is wrong, but I just want to get specific. Is it true? I want to see what the commenters think, the fans. Remember, this account is called The Last Talk Show. We do love to talk. I told some people, hold up, let me talk to my real ones. once a cheater, always a cheater. Is that true? I need you to comment and let me know, folks. I might even hit it like this really quick. Yeah, once a cheater, always a cheater. I just want your thoughts on that. And as we do that, I have to shout out some wonderful individuals. Green Tearaway, love you, Pointer. Guess what? Pointer loves you back. Pointer loves you back, and I appreciate you for helping me eat a solid dinner, Green Tearaway. I appreciate it. I really do. And thank you for watching. I'm just here for y'all. I'm here to make y'all smile, and I appreciate you, Green. And then Cheryl again. You're gonna get a plaque. You're gonna get a plaque in the last talk show Hall of Fame. Cheryl and Peter are getting the plaque. Dessert, pie, and ice cream. Have a great week, Pointer. XO right back at you. I appreciate you so much. I love me some pie and ice cream. Come on now, sponsor me, Marie Calendars. Sponsor me right now. Love me some pie from Marie. I mean, Marie Calendar. You know, you can't beat no sweet potato pie. But you know, Marie Callender's was doing it for a period. But yeah, some people say once a cheater, always a cheater. I 100% disagree. I 1,000% disagree that once a cheater, always a cheater. Most importantly, of course, with the aid and help of the greatest Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, anything is possible. So you can never cheat again. But even outside of faith, for someone that would identify as atheists or any other faith or anything like that, you don't have to be a cheater. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to cheat again. I just personally dislike, folks. I personally cannot stand when someone believes they had a right to cheat. I will never, ever, 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 ever forgive. Forgive me. I didn't mean to say that. I will never, ever acknowledge that fact that some people try to make a fact. Oh, yeah, well, I was cheating because, you know, she wouldn't do it right. And no. And even the ladies, oh, I cheated because he cheated. You shouldn't have cheated. This is what you do, folks. This is what you do. You end the relationship. If you think that your partner is cheating, don't cheat back. Don't cheat back. That don't even make sense. That ain't love. That's just evil. Okay, so you end that thing. I see some great comments. I just wish some seasoning was added to it. Remember, folks, I love to have dialogues, not just me rambling on, even though some of you appreciate that sometimes from your dear Pointer, but add some seasoning. But yeah, never a reason to cheat. Never. In the relationship, just end it. End the relationship. Okay, there's never a valid reason to cheat. I don't appreciate it. I don't tolerate it. Okay, I have never ever cheated, and I never would. It's not useful. Especially, I would only enter into something I want to be in. Okay, I would only enter into a relationship that would help me grow and glow. So I would never cheat on my partner. It just wouldn't happen. But I want to expose another dynamic here. So this young lady, I said some things at the end that some people found quite humorous. We won't get into that. So let me just bring up another point here as we look at this dynamic of something that happened here. Very humorous moments here. Here we go. I do my job, Jamari. I do my job. Why are you breaking the heart?
Because black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. Black men. That's a message right there. Now, of course, folks, in the moment, in the fun of it all, I'm actually leave it up on that. Sorry, y'all. I just want y'all to do that. I want y'all to comment. Do black men cheat? Do black men cheat? I know Pointer doesn't cheat. I know I personally do not cheat. Who would have thought I'm reacting to my own wonderful episodes? But a lot of you don't know what I'm thinking as I'm in these moments here. I just want your thoughts. I want your comments. And this is not, I don't want to say it's a racial thing per se, but this brother is specific. We got three brothers right there, man. Me, Osiris, and Jamari. No, of course, folks. Black men cheat. All men cheat, right? And all women cheat. I'm not saying all men, literally every single man is cheated. I, in Jesus' name, have never cheated, never would. And there are some great men that have not cheated and they never will. But there are women cheat too. I don't appreciate some of the stereotypes that it's only men that cheat. That's not true. I personally know some women that have cheated, right? But in terms of this dynamic, I think this statement started off as a joke and then some actually ran with it. And I understand the dynamic of trying to, of course, keep hope alive and make Black culture as positive as possible. And I'm all for that, but there's no need to embrace a lie or a false truth, I guess I'll say, if lie sounds too harsh to some people. All people cheat. All people cheat. Okay. I don't want to agree with some of these comments. If they added some seasoning to it, then I would definitely engage. But of course, now I'm at a point where I want, a porterhouse. I want a porterhouse, and I just need a little more seasoning for that porterhouse. Y'all, I love y'all. I'm gonna just keep it real with you, but I'm so grateful for the real ones. But yeah, all men and all women cheat. It doesn't matter the color. It doesn't matter the code or creed. Unfortunately, and I'll be honest, you have men that truly would say they love Jesus with all their heart, and they be cheating because nobody's perfect, as Miley Cyrus said years back. Hate to wow, shouldn't have made that reference. I didn't even watch Miley Cyrus, but at any rate, all men cheat. Okay, and it's not a positive thing. It's nothing to be proud of, but it is what it is. Now, there's another aspect before we close out tonight. There's another aspect of that fitness edition that we want to analyze very quickly. This young lady went viral. Super surprised. Lovely individual. Not surprised because of her, but because of what was stated and how some people reacted to this. So I want to present this with you, and let's see what we think.
This, unless you do. But how does fitness play a part in your life?
I've been trying to get more into it. I've been doing a lot of workout classes. I'm trying a new one each week. Unfortunately, income's been a little all over the place, so I haven't been doing it as much. But honestly, I don't enjoy working out. So, yeah.
Now, I personally do not believe that was a valid reason to pop. I just don't. I know people pop for whatever reason. I never tell someone they shouldn't have popped per se. It's your heart. It's your heart. Okay, and you have the right to do with it as you wish. Which is why you have the heartbreaking device. But I want people in the comments to kind of engage with me, and I hope you would agree with your dear pointer, because I don't believe you have to enjoy working out to get insanely great results. I will say one of these days, now this, I was really not supposed to spoil this, but you just may see pointer outside of this illustrious get up and see some of the work that has been put in exercise. And I'll just keep it real. I would never say I enjoy, like it's my heart's desire to hit that gym super early and sweat and break my body down. It's not the highlight of my life. Now, do I like the results? Yeah. Do I like some of the looks I get from some of the queens in the gym? And sometimes when they see me all suited up, they see the biceps peeking through. It's like, oh, hey, Pointer, I saw your episode, and I didn't know, the pants fit you that well, and your quadriceps are looking all right. I appreciated that. I really did. I don't know how many of you would say I enjoy sweating and straining and some people be getting hemorrhoids from straining so much at that gym, and then it affects them in other ways, and it's not that enjoyable. It isn't. It's bringing pain to the body, but those results, and I don't believe no pain, no gain. Really, I'm not trying to injure myself, but it's not the most comfortable feeling. It's not the most comfortable feeling when you're challenging yourself. The only people I feel would say the gym is fun is those that just go to talk. They treat it like the club. I've known people that have literally called the gym the club. Some of my seasoned souls have called the gym the club. And for me, it ain't the club. It ain't the club. But let's look at a little bit more of this dynamic. I just want to analyze a little bit more of this. This lady went viral. They love her. She's a lovely lady. She went viral. It was the fitness edition. And I was like, maybe you show up dressed like this. Interesting. But let's continue.
But on one end, that kind of makes sense because it's pain.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people, they're addicted to it, and I wish I could be. But even after I finish a workout, I'm like, man, that kind of sucked. Not super excited to do it again.
But you do it again.
But yeah, I do it again.
Okay, so see, that's the same thing. All right, we did get a few broken hearts, so let's go forward and figure out why the Kings broke their heart. Let's stop at this, brother. Your name, your age, and why you broke.
Quincy, 32, beautiful woman, just the inconsistency with not working out.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you say it's inconsistency?
Yeah.
Okay. She is someone that you type, though.
She's okay. Yeah, she's all right. Yeah.
Sure.
Now, this video, folks, for those of you that follow us, make sure you follow us on TikTok. Follow us on the talk. This got over 1 million views. We're going to take that back one more time. Look at this interaction here. This got over 1 million views, and I want to see why you think this got over 1 million views.
She's okay. Yeah, she's all right. Yeah.
It's inconsistency?
Yeah.
Okay. She is someone that you type, though.
She's okay. Yeah, she's all right.
Now, the folks over at TikTok land thought that was the most blasphemous statement this side of the Mississippi. There were people saying some pretty harmful things about my brother Quincy. Some pretty harmful things. I could have screenshot some of the comments, but I just want to make it full screen. And I just want to see if you think, was Quincy right? Was he wrong? Because he was getting some hate. He was getting some real hate in those comments. I was even like, y'all got to chill with my brother. I mean, I don't know if he meant it like that, but that she's okay. Like, that took TikTok by storm. That was insane. I was like, I didn't know he meant it like, I don't think he meant it like that, but I don't even think she thought he meant it like that. It was insane. Okay. My boy Peter, I just love this man. Culture Caucasians come back for him. If you enjoy working out, you're not doing it right. Peter, I 1,000% agree. I really do. I leave that gym feeling glad because I went, but I'm also like, if I just stayed in that bed, I wouldn't be in this pain. The next day, I can barely walk up the steps. I'm walking like I just had Negro surgery, huh? Just like Negro surgery. So if you're doing that, I don't know. But this was a very, very strange interaction for some fans watching. It was just crazy. Wow. Yeah. Some people are commenting. I wish they added seasoning to those comments. You know, I'm begging. Ain't too proud to beg. And you know it. Don't not donate, girl. Let you go. You know, love you, Temptations. But yeah, let's finish a little bit more of this because, oh my gosh, y'all, I just love reacting to the best show online. Let's look at another dynamic here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is he someone that you type?
Not really.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
Just a little out of my age range. Yeah, I'd say that's about it.
Okay. Let's take a step forward to this king. Share your name, your age, and what.
All right. As some of you know, she matched with Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf. We can talk about that dynamic a little later. The toxicity shocked me. They both admitted that they weren't looking for something very serious. And on my show, of course, I want marriage. I want people connecting off the show and really connecting in the most beautiful way that God intended. But that's not always how it turns out. But hey, there's still two real ones because they kept it real about what they wanted. And I appreciate that. I really do. It wasn't a friendship. They were looking for a romantic connection, but just not long term. But some people start off looking for something short term. And then they develop such a strong bond, a strong real one connection that it lasts for a lifetime. And I believe that has happened on the show. Some of you have seen some of the connection check-ins. I'm excited to give you more connection check-ins very soon. I've got some great updates coming soon. But anyway, let's finish this other very unique dynamic that also is getting some views.
What you do? Well, why you broke?
That was an accident.
Elias 30.
Get a heart transplant. Dr. Pointer, heart transplant. Why'd you break?
Same deal with my man right here. Like I enjoy working out. I love working out, and when I'm done with it, I'm still in love with it. I'm still high off of it. So I'm ready to go back after it. But you're beautiful. You're amazing eyes.
Thank you.
Just consistency.
Yeah, totally. I wish I was you.
Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah. Okay. I like your tats.
Yeah, that man. Woo,
right.
That man tatted up. All right. We still got some hearts remaining, but we.
So, again, some of you have already seen my brother. Some of you have already seen this man. I love Elias. Elias has been on the show 3 times. He was on the very first episode of A Real One. He was on the very first episode when we were on the couch. Comment, folks, if you remember that. Comment, just drop a couch. Well, I don't know if they may even make couch emojis, but we had a great time. Elias was my man. He actually ended up getting a real one on the very first episode. I'm going to shout him out. Elias, I love him dearly. I wish he could be here right now. Oh, Caramel, you're amazing. Couch emoji. I love it. I believe he is attracted to snow bunnies. And he kind of made that clear on the first episode to a degree. And he matched with one, and she totally stood him up, kind of just ghosted him. ghosted him. And he came back for a connection check-in on the couch. The video, you can actually look it up. It was entitled "Whatever Happened." Whatever happened between Elias and I always remember my real ones. Can't remember her name at the moment. Maybe because she ghosted him, my mind went ghost on her. Lovely lady though, nonetheless. Catherine, I think her name was Catherine. I think. Yeah, I normally remember my real ones, Catherine. And he shared a very, very unique perspective about his life. He got shot a lot of times. Watch the connection check, and I don't want to spoil anything. And he's still here for a reason. He's still for a reason. And I think he's an amazing individual. But as we get back to this dynamic, he went viral, specifically on that app that Zuckerberg developed and perfected, Facebook. A lot of people were attacking him for popping on everybody he popped on. And I just don't think that's fair to Elias. I don't think that's fair to Elias. Some were saying, oh, how could he have the nerve to pop on her and he's in a wheelchair? Now, I am totally, some of you know Pointer, you know I'm going to keep it real. I ain't no woke, nothing. I ain't no, ableist, calling everybody racist, calling everybody homophobic. That's not what I do. But I did feel that y'all went too far with my man Elias. Y'all went too far with my man Elias. Now, how y'all gonna act like just because he's in a wheelchair, he's supposed to take everybody? What? This man, most people would objectively agree, Elias is a handsome brother. He comes fresh. Me and him we know how to trim our mustache properly. That brother ain't starving. He ain't desperate. The man is doing his thing. So I just didn't appreciate. I always look out for my queens and my kings, my sisters and my brothers. Yes, I get in trouble because I do favor my sisters. I always stand up for my queens, but I'm also look out for my brothers. Y'all don't act like he's wrong. He has the right. He has the right to not want what he doesn't want. So if he wants a woman that is about fitness and loves working out, he has the right to pop. There's other clips. There's an aspect of the episode where he states that one young lady has on too much makeup. And he's like, he likes to wear black and nothing like that. And some people are like, oh, he shouldn't be saying that. He better get what he can. What? And that's a strange, that is something we need to confront in this dating society. Some people are content with being single. Yes, they're on a dating show, but that doesn't mean they're not content. It's like, hey, I'm looking for a real one. I'm not starving for a real one. I'm not dying for a real one, but I'm being me. I'm putting myself out there. If it happens, great. If not, okay. It's not that big of a dealio. Okay. So I just need y'all to, realize that Elias is he's the man. He's awesome. He's great. And he's going to get a real one. Look at what happened tonight. This is one of my favorite lives ever. This is one of my favorite real-time experiences. Why? My man Daryl been on 5 times. Been on 5 times. Teddy would have said it was a love TKO for that brother times 4, but on the 5th time's the charm. Some about that 5 heartbeats. Robert Townsend, I love you. Sponsor me, please. Some about that 5. Some about that number 5. Might go get a $5 Biggie bag. Yeah, from Wendy's. Wendy's sponsor us. I'm on a Teddy Pendergrass thing tonight. I don't know why. I've been talking about multiple Teddy Pendergrass songs. I'll probably go find some. But anyway, I just need y'all to recognize that fact. It's very important. It's, as some would say, muy importante, that we make sure that we are not doing that to the brethren, okay, or the sisterin. Don't tell somebody they need to get with somebody because they're in a certain medical state or a certain ability or disability. Don't do that to people, okay? We're about to end out, folks, but I know what you want. I know what you want. I know what you need, okay? You said that you loved Pop Goth Edition. You said you loved it. Okay, and I got some very exciting updates about the next Goth Edition. If you want to be on the next Goth Edition, make sure you go on our website and fill out that form that says you want to be on the show. So let's just tap it in real quick. Then I got a final message, and then we are Audi 5000. But you want it, you need it, so let's do it. Let's do it.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. The other girls popping. They don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection. Girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far. Just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Sing the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. 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 Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Pop the balloon. 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 Yeah, don't pop. Don't pop, pop, pop. That was crazy, y'all. That was wild. And we're ready to do it again. I would love to hit up that Goth edition again and do it one more time for you. Okay, 420. I love 420. 420 popping out. This is for the pop, pop, pop. Thank you for that. Thank you. Some people, now, you know what, fans? We got 8 minutes until we close out this wonderful experience. I need your help. I need your help. I want you. Oh, now see that. Peter McDonald. You're going to make me cry. See, that mariachi edition, nobody even be talking about that one. Everybody talking about the original and the rock. But that mariachi edition, Viva Mexico. Viva Mexico. That mariachi edition was banging and busting just like the Metro. That was good. Thank you, Peter. That mariachi band, I might bring them back. And it might not even be nothing with Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day, which is coming up. Shout out Mexico, shout out Independence, shout out Day. It's in September. My real ones know what that is. Raya, you are amazing. God bless your nice sweetheart. You are a real one. Thank you for tapping in. Once again, you are a real one for the win. We appreciate you, Raya. But yeah, y'all got to give more props to that mariachi edition. That was... as the kids would say, that was lit. I believe that's what the kids would say. Wow, what a successful evening. What a great time we had together. Like I said, some great updates coming very soon. I don't want you to miss a second of it. I really don't, because if you do, you're missing out, and I don't want you to miss out, okay? We got a few more fun things I want to show you. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should give you any spoilers. I don't know if I should give you any spoilers. You've earned it, though, after such a wonderful night. After such a wonderful day, you have earned it. So let's see what I can do for the fans that are still tapped in. Too many good things. Too many good things. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's just see something like this. Some of you, I still want to see you. I want to see you on Sunset and La Brea. I want to see you on Sunset and La Brea because they're right there, actually. There. Oh my goodness. See, some of these apps, y'all, look at this, man. Some of these apps be tripping. I want to see you here. I'm still on Sunset and La Brea. I'm still there. And I want to see you there. Okay, look, I'm looking at you. Look. Now, these are transition. Okay, so I can even see you when it's a little dark outside. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you tap in.
Make sure you tap in and come see Pointer while you can on Sunset and La Brea. We're just going to leave that up for a minute. We're just going to leave that up for a minute. Let's just play that thing. Let's play that thing.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
I got a funny story for this one. I got to tell you all about this. Okay, so I was told by the photographer. They said, Pointer, why don't you go in the middle of the street? Go in the middle of the street and present yourself so we can take some great pictures, great angles, great things like that. I started waving to the people. Some people saw it as they were coming north up La Brea. They started honking. Oh, that's you. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I watch your show. Oh, I love that Atlanta. Oh, I love all these random people because, of course, I'm in Hollywood. Mama, I made it to Hollywood. Hollywood swinging. Okay, so some people were just, celebrating with me a remarkable moment for a remarkable year. And believe it or not, somebody did do something not so kind. Somebody did do not so kind. Gave a little flick off, I don't know why, but it gave me perspective. Okay. It gave me the idea that not everybody is going to love you. Not everybody's going to love the Pointer. Not everybody's going to want to look for a real one. And there are people called haters. There are some haters. And I personally, and some people don't believe when I say this, I love my haters. Some scholars call haters fans in denial. To put that much energy into hating someone means they actually love you. They're actually a fan, right? They're actually a fan in denial. So I appreciated it. And they got kind of close, as you see. I wasn't too close, but when they flicked off, I could have grabbed that finger. I could have yanked them out. But it was okay. I didn't want to get too crazy. I just say, Lord, whatever they're going through, the Lord will bless them, because I love them. Jesus loves them more, but I love them. I love them less than Jesus, but I still love them, so we do what we do best and we pass every test. Okay. So we discussed some great aspects tonight. There was another funny aspect. We only got a few minutes left. I got to talk about this real quick. Again, that's a message. Yes. And Simeon don't cheat either. This was hilarious. I need y'all to see when Jamari says what he says, and then Simeon goes in. Look at Jamari's face. Look at this. That's a message. Yes. And Simeon don't cheat. Jamari was so surprised by Simeon's participation.
Don't cheat.
That's a message right there. That's a message. Yeah. I also am confused as to why Simeon tapped in on that. I don't know. Unless he knows in his own personal life, black men don't cheat. And Simeon is a real one too. Simeon was on the show before. I don't know if anybody remembers the episode Simeon was on before, but it was an episode that went viral. It went viral. And I kind of thought Simeon was trolling, but when I talked to him after, he was like, no, that's me, Pointer. That's who I am. And that's, my personality. I'm fun, but I am looking for a real one. Cheryl, you're knocking me out. I love you and appreciate you. Do a little people edition. Some fans, now this ain't Cheryl. So Cheryl's a real one. Cheryl commented this to bring awareness, I'm sure. That's why I love her so much. We did do a Short King edition. And on that Short King edition, don't cancel me, people. Don't cancel me. But there was a dwarf. Is that I ain't gonna use the M word. I don't say that. I don't say the M word. I ain't trying to be canceled with that. But there was a very short brother. There was a short brother who was only about 3'9", 3'10". And believe it or not, he got a match. He got a real one. He got a real one connection. And we were so happy to see that. So make sure you go back in the archives of a real one. We're dropping, episode 42 tomorrow. We've been doing it big for quite some time. So episode 42 is dropping tomorrow. So go back over 20 episodes back, and that Short King edition was popping. But Elias shocked me with this. Look at what Elias said. See, someone is a real one. They said they saw that Short King episode. It was a fantastic episode. I would say one of the best castings ever because we had so many real one connections. But look at this. Look at what Elias says at the end here. Yes, and Simeon don't cheat either. And then I got a little seasoning. Brown don't cheat either. Wheelchair. None of us cheat.
It's crazy.
That is correct. Wheelchairs don't cheat. Wheelchairs don't cheat. Now that is something I would almost believe. And I still don't, because all men, all women cheat. But wheelchairs don't cheat. That's the comedian in Elias. That is the ultimate comedy combo special of wheelchairs don't cheat. And you even see Osiris's reaction. We were taken aback by that comment. We don't cheat either. Wheelchair. None of us cheat.
It's crazy.
Wheelchairs don't cheat is crazy. You never know what you're going to get on the show. You never know what you're going to get on the show. And hey, that is a real one. So we hit our time, folks. I try to give you a full show. I try to bless you as you bless me. I appreciate all of my real ones that blessed us tonight. You make me want to drop 2 episodes next week. You really do. So I appreciate everybody for coming out. You are real ones. I appreciate you. We got a real one connection out there. We had fans connect. We had friends connect. We had everybody come on out. If you liked one of the real ones that you saw tonight, slide in their DMs. If you didn't get their Instagram, check it out. We may post them shortly thereafter. And I just love and appreciate all of you for doing what you do best and being real ones. Remember, Jesus loves you and Pointer does too. I hope you have a splendiferous evening, and we will catch you on the next live, which just could be next Thursday or even sooner. We have fans that are loving the reactions. Some of you that have been here for a super long time know that Pointer does his reactions. Yeah, we might have to talk about the Snow Bunny edition in more detail. We might have to do it. Yes, well, Raya is a real one, and Raya has been a member. There are exclusive episodes for members, but that's at the real one tier, which some would say is pricey. And I'll just be bold, as me and the team decided. It is $39.99 a month. Pointer, that's a ripoff. I ain't paying that. I ain't paying that. Well, the thing is, you're getting content before everyone else. It is content that people love to see. And check this. You're supporting Pointer. You're helping Pointer grow and glow so we can go to Little Rock, so we can go to Milwaukee, so we can go to Minneapolis, so we can go to New Orleans. So I know. But we do have real ones that are at the real one tier. Yeah, we do have real ones that are, that can be proven because you will see that people have already commented on the exclusive episodes that have been dropped. Okay, so we're giving some. Trust me, we have some that are ready a week before, and some of our members at the real one tier are exclusively seeing those. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing. But I love all my real ones. I really do. But still, we do have exclusive videos for members at certain tiers. I am bringing back my worst date stories. Yeah, I'll be bringing one back rather soon. I'll be filming that soon and discussing that with you. So just, continue to subscribe, like this. Before y'all leave, I see some of my real ones departing because we're past our time, but make sure you do that. I don't want to reveal what's coming up yet. A new age is coming. The next time you see me on live in terms of next Thursday, it might be new age. A new age is coming. So continue to do what you do best, folks. I love you. It's time to take some of what you bless me with, and I might have to go get some to eat. But if you do, if you can, if you will, bless Pointer with a little Cash App donation, it would be of great assistance. The government doesn't take from that yet. I'm scared that they will do so. But please continue to support your dear Pointer, and Pointer will support you back with some of the content that you love the most. Until then, folks, God bless you, and we love to see it. Let's end out with the track. I'll do a little dance for you, and we'll call it a night.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Y'all have a wonderful evening. You know that Pointer loves his real one. Let's put this up one more time. Just, Pointer's pointing. I be pointing sometimes, y'all. Y'all have a good night. We closing out. If you bless Pointer on Cash App, it's appreciated. George Clinton. Okay, somebody, Peter be loving George Clinton. Okay, we're gonna do one for Parliament. We gotta do a funky edition. Thank you, Peter. You the man. You're the man. Goodness gracious. Let's do it, folks. Catch y'all on the next one.
Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop.